The NASCAR Fantasy Racing League is sponsored by Raging Red Tip, sponsoring $500 in cash prizes to the series winners. What's up, guys? Formal Guy 01 here, and it is time. The NFRL is officially back. Roll intro.
I play the road, and the highway is our song. And every city is like the same three chords, been helping us along when the story is told. And the crowd is done and gone, shaking off the mind, shaking off the mind, mile after mile. Baby, I'm coming home.
Alright, so welcome everybody to the NFRL Cup Series, back for this race. Now this race is the regular season finale for Season 1 of the NFRL. Now again, I've been really behind on these videos lately and I do apologize for that. But we are going to get to this race here today. We're going to show you the ending of the final stage. We're going to show you, I think, the second half of the final stage actually. But before we do that, I must show you what happened in stages 1 and 2. And right now you're seeing it because this did happen in stages 1 and 2. So Downeast is winless so far this season, but right now you can map display in the top right, so he's now in the middle of the front straightaway. Now if we look at this, he's right there now going into turn 1. We look at second place, Car Freak, he's on the last corner. Downeast has a lead that is literally longer than the entire front straightaway at Suzuka East. So yeah, as we get ready to head into the final stage here, Downeast is lightning fast at this racetrack. Even though he's winless for this season, it looks like he's going to try to pick up his first win here today, and it looks like he will be very able to do so. Alright, so as I mentioned, we're going to show you about maybe the second half of this final stage here, coming to this section live now. So, they just finished a pit cycle, and now Car Freak is in the lead, getting ready to come to this restart. And while these guys get formed up here, we will discuss a couple of things going forward about this league. So again, this league is really taking off because now we do have a sponsor, an official sponsor, that is paying $500 to the series winners for Season 1 and Season 2, now confirmed. And with that much on the line, there's definitely a lot these guys are going to be racing for every week. Now again, whenever GT7 comes out, and that is going to be very soon, that's where we are going to move over to that game for Season 3. Now again, I am very behind on these videos because as I am making this video, we are currently in the middle of Season 2. But you can still sign up for Season 3 as long as you have GT7, because I'm pretty sure all of us are going to have GT7 by the time we get to Season 3. But alright, we'll do a little recap in here for this season so far. So Car Freak currently has 5 wins on the season. I think he's on a 2 or 3 win streak as well. Stuart Haas is just a powerhouse of a team right now. I think they've won easily over half of the races so far. Well, yeah, there's 10 races in the regular season, and Car Freak has 5 of them, and then Raging has a win. Now, here's the thing. It is officially locked in. It'll be official once this race finishes, but Car Freak will officially be your regular season champion, and that is going to allow him to pocket 15 extra playoff points, which that is just huge going into the playoffs, especially since we only have 1 round. But yeah, something about Season 2 is we're going to be introducing the next-gen package where we're basically going to be taking the few little pieces of these cars that we have, like the Ford contingency and all that. We are going to just scrap everything and start fresh with a whole new design, new wheels, new everything. And I can't wait to get those videos out to y'all. And again, I am very sorry about the lack of videos, but these videos will start up again because I'm going to make sure they come out at least weekly. I might even try to do a couple a week, because that's how much I want to get these videos pushing out to y'all. And here we go, coming down to the green flag. We are going to get down to the restart here. Car Freak and Downeast on the front row. And again, y'all saw how fast Downeast was. If Downeast can get up to an entire front straightaway's worth of lead, he has a huge shot to try to win this race. And actually, yeah, they actually did not wave the green flag there. Oh, you know what it is? I think they just did the choose cone. Yeah, because at this time, the choose cone is the start-finish line. Okay, that makes sense. And again, I hope y'all enjoyed our little Trump mini event for the last race, because we had a ton of really good looking Trump cars in the track. And actually, Sarah over there in the 88, he's still running his Trump car. And yeah, like I said, Raging Red Tip being the sponsor for this league going forward, I love being able to say that we have a sponsor. And sponsoring $500 in cold hard cash for the winners, that is insanity. Alright, as I come around the final corner, I believe, yeah, Car Freak's going to be your control car since he was in first place coming out of the pits. So it's going to be Car Freak and Downeast front row, and then it's going to be Profit and Lone. Profit being a rookie to this style of racing. And here we go, coming down, the green flag is out. We are officially racing under green flag. Car Freak gets a really good restart as Lone's going to try to give him a heck of a push going into turn 1 with Clone behind him. Car Freak's trying not to overshoot the corner. He did a little bit. The 16 did as well. Here comes Lone on the inside. 3 wide for the lead. Almost 4 wide. That's going to work itself out somehow as Downeast is on his way back through the pack. They were all the 24 cars really sideways. He is around in the sand. I do not think that was a caution, but these guys are racing really hard right now. As Car Freak comes around the final corner, he will assume the lead. Got Lone in second. Downeast actually rebounded to third, so he didn't fall back too much. Now, these two drivers here, Sarah and Clone, they do have a little bit of a rivalry brewing. And again, I guess that would be a real-life rivalry because right now, Sarah is on Stuart Haas and Clone is on Team Penske. Always a good rivalry there between those teams. Now, something else I must address is y'all are probably wondering why I sound different, especially if you're watching the NFRL playlist, which I'll link to below. If you're watching the playlist and you just went from the Red Bull race to this one, you're going to notice I sound a lot different in this one. My other mic kind of broke. I use a wired mic, but I had a very cheap mic that I got a few months back. And basically that wire had enough of my shenanigans, completely split at the end, and yeah, no more mic. And I bought this mic hoping that it would be a good one. It's pricey, but this mic is built more for the sound in the headset versus the quality of the mic. So, that's my bad, but hey, these videos have to keep coming out to y'all as Car Freak is going to go way into the grass. And again, we are a little bit over halfway. We're going to have a little bit over 20 laps to go as Lone is all over Car Freak's bumper. And with the speed Car Freak shows, you know, you got to try to make your move as Lone is going to go around Car Freak on the outside of the corner. That is one way to do it, I guess. Now Lone is going to go to the front with that Skittles Camaro. And again, that Skittles Camaro looks really cool with the rainbow petty stripes on the door. Now, I'll say this. Y'all think these cars look good? Wait till you see Season 2. Oh my gosh, Season 2 is just outrageous. Car Freak just dove all the way to the inside under the rumble strip. I'm shocked he was able to take that lead away from Lone, to be honest with you. And again, this has been just a great season of racing. And again, I've been trying to promote this league as much as I possibly can. I've been doing okay with the videos, but then I just hit a major block and just didn't want to post any. Send it into the sand as Lone is to the inside, giving Car Freak a little bit of a shot. Downeast needs to capitalize on that. He better. Let's see if Downeast tries to make a pass. He might actually stay on Car Freak's bumper if he can get up to it. As you see the 24 car there coming out of the pits, that's a dangerous spot for him to be. Well, you hear all of these cars hard on the brakes. And after we finish this race, next week is going to be a little bit interesting because we do have the wild card race. Which, the wild card race is very interesting. It's for the drivers that are officially not eligible for the playoffs. As Car Freak just went from first to third, that was a horrible corner for that 14 car. Lone's going to try to hold the lead. Downeast is going to go to the inside. Car Freak backed out of that. They would have been 3 wide in the last corner. Not ideal as Downeast gets really loose. Here comes Car Freak, 3 wide for the lead, and Car Freak goes back to the lead. What a move. And here comes Downeast. Downeast is going to go to the inside. He ain't thinking twice about that. Oh, Car Freak sending it a lot. He's going to try to underbrake and now cross over, and nope, did not work. Oh no, Car Freak's there still. And And again, these two guys have been racing together for a long time. Car Freak gives him a little bit of a shot. Downeast might repay it here. And nope. Oh, Clone's in the track. Oh, Clone got off the track. Good move by him. Car Freak's trying to hold. Downeast is trying to think of a way to get around him. Through the last corner, Downeast to the inside, just barely by the nose of his car. And he is there. Now, is Car Freak going to have the outside momentum, or is the 16 going to hold his ground? I think the 16's holding it. Oh, yeah, he is side by side for the lead going down the front straightaway. We have 20 laps to go. Wow. Coming around the corner. Oh, the 16 got under the 14. There's a move right there. I think Car Freak tried to defend it, but he was just a little bit late getting there. As he's going to hold the lead, though. This is a great battle between two very experienced drivers in this. Oh, the 16's all over the 14. If Car Freak makes one mistake or slips up, the 16's just going to put the boot to him and move him. So Car Freak has to defend, but he knows that the 16 is way quicker than him. Car Freak might be holding the ground now, but as soon as that 16 car can get around him, I think he's going to be gone. He's going to the inside. Car Freak chooses not to block. He wants to hold that outside. I think the 16 got out of it a little bit. I think the 16 would have clipped him if he didn't get out of it. Give him a little shot there in the rear. See the battle back there for third place as Lone is trying to hold Saird behind him. And we have a very interesting schedule coming up for the playoffs. Next week we're going to Miami. And that's after the wild card. So we have the wild card, but then it's Miami, Northern Isle, and then we're going to Sardegna, a road course that I'm pretty sure almost nobody in this league has ever raced on, so that should be extremely fun. And then the playoff finale, the final race to get into the championship, will be at Blue Moon Infield B, and then the championship race at Blue Moon Speedway. And again, with our sponsor sponsoring $500 in cash, the way we're doing it is the winner gets $300, second place gets $125, and third place gets $75. So even if you get third place in the championship, you're still walking away with almost $100 just for racing in this league. So, love to see that. As they come through these S-corners, Car Freak is holding his lead over Downeast for now. As they come out of this last corner, Car Freak's actually getting a little bit of a gap to the 16. Actually, look at that gap Car Freak has all of a sudden. Where the heck did that come from? I mean, they pitted about halfway through the race, so I guess this is about halfway on a fuel run, if you think about it. Oh, Car Freak went a little bit to the outside. Nope, he's going to rebound and get back to the inside. There's a very specific line that if you can hit it perfectly in turn one, you get a perfect apex and get a lot of speed coming off the corner. See Lone back here in third. Lone's hoping that these two can get together and somehow maybe wreck or just make a mistake. And again, it's cool because you see Downeast driving a car that's sponsored by Downeast Foods. That's because that is the company that he works for as a delivery driver, so that's really cool to see. Now coming down the front straightaway, Profit is up ahead of Car Freak, the 24 car. Oh, nope, he's going to slow down and get out of the way. Very good job by that driver. Don't want to get in the way of these leaders, just let them race it out. Now again, Car Freak's not really racing for much because, I mean, yeah, he'll get 5 more playoff points if he were to win this race in addition to the other 15, but even still, he has such an advantage with points this season, he really doesn't need to worry about it. But again, with 5 wins this season, Car Freak is just on top of his game yet again. And yeah, I think it was when he won the championship in the NRL for Season 2. He literally had 11 win stickers on that car going into that race, and then he won the race. So he literally won 12 races in one season. Incredible. Alright, well, while these guys are racing hard and Downeast is trying to stay up with Car Freak, we're going to do a crank it up, but we're going to show you some camera angles from Downeast's car. Alright, and as you just saw, the 16 got onto the 14's bumper there for quite a while, and then he just fell off again, and right now, he is way off of the pace compared to Car Freak. Not really sure what happened there, but yeah, I think there's 12 laps to go. And I mean, defending the 16 car for 12 laps, it might seem easy when you see this lead he has, but that's not going to be easy. I don't know, that 16 car just, it looks a little unstable. Because whenever we went to the inside cam on that car, Car Freak was rock solid with his lines. The 16 was a little bit squiggly there a few times. Now again, the 16 car is definitely going to make the playoffs. He's all good on that. But he's not going to have much of a point advantage, and 5 playoff points would do him some magic. But the good thing is we will be going to Northern Isle for the playoffs, so that's one of those wild card tracks where basically anybody has a shot to win, especially if your team has a good setup under the hood. And as we look, Car Freak seems to be making that gap bigger somehow. So again, it's just because I haven't done these videos in a while, but I'm trying to remember the finishing order for the last few races we did. I know that Car Freak won last week at Red Bull. I think he won the week before that at, I think it was Monza. But yeah, Stewart-Haas this season, for the opening season of this league, and getting this league out there and on the board, Stewart-Haas is just lightning fast. Oh my god, the 16 car got really loose! Oh, I think he barely scraped the sand coming out of the corner. Now he's gonna fall way off pace. Oh... Now again, even though these cars are spread out, a caution still could come out. But the lead that we showed you that the 16 had for stages 1 and 2, you would not think that the 16 would be depending on a caution to win the race. But again, right now, he's just... The 14 is outmatching him, and I'm so shocked to say that. Again, Car Freak is a veteran of this type of racing, but the 16 was just in a different realm in stages 1 and 2. And there's the gap, you can see it. Probably, I would say, about 15 to 20 car lengths. But again, all it takes is one mess up by Car Freak, and the 16 can get right back in this, but Car Freak is just laying it down right now. Good line by the 16 back there. He held it pretty good, hit the rumble strip, didn't get loose. And we are officially under 10 laps to go, so this is really where this shootout is going to begin. Again, maybe the 16 is just using his stuff up trying to get to the 14. Because again, this is once again in the middle of a fuel run. And tires are getting worn as they drive. Coming out of the last corner, no, the 16 is not making up any ground. In fact, he's losing ground every single lap. It's unbelievable. Looks like Car Freak might have some more trouble with some lap traffic. Yeah, it's going to be Clone in the 2 car. We're going to go to the cockpit of the 14 and see what happens. Car Freak's got to try to get around this 2 car without him getting in the way. Clone's going to go off the track. Oh, that's really close. Oh, he almost made Car Freak wreck. That was about as close as you can get. Now we got to see if Downeast can get around him maybe a little better than what the 14 did. Holy crap. Car Freak spotter is probably going ballistic after that. And now Car Freak has another lap car in front of him. Prophet's going to get out of the way. Yep, Prophet let him go. Oh, Car Freak got really loose. Oh, Clone shoots off of the track, way off into the wall. The 2 car is actually around. He got into the wall hard. Not sure if that's going to be a yellow. I mean, the 14's not letting off the gas there. Looks like the ruling is they're going to stay green. Since it was a 1 car and he got off okay. Alright, we're staying green. And it intensifies just like that. Around the final corner, there is going to be 6 laps to go. This is just insane. As Car Freak comes through turn 1, he's got that 6th victory in his sights. Now again, the thing about how this racing is formatted, compliments of real life NASCAR, is the fact that you could win every race, get to the championship 4, and if you don't win that race, then you don't win the championship. It's that simple. So again, winning regular season races is nice, but your main focus is Blue Moon, so winning at all these road courses really doesn't do you much. I mean, the points are nice, but when it comes to actually helping you for the championship, it really doesn't do much. Looks like Downeast might be closing the gap a little bit. Again, but where's the speed? Where is Downeast's speed that he had for stages 1 and 2? I mean, maybe it's the tire wear, because stages 1 and 2, I believe they were each 40 laps long, and also they were both kind of caution filled, so there really wasn't much time to get on a really long fuel and tire run. On this run, I think we're going to clear 30 laps, so I don't know. Maybe the 16's not used to running on worn tires. I'm just trying to piece this together why the 16 is not leading this race. Car Freak's strength is that last corner, because basically Downeast digs in the S corners and catches up to him a little bit, but then Car Freak just leaves him in the last corner. That's insane. You can hear the heavy shifting by these guys coming around the first corner. When they cross the start-finish line, there will be just 3 laps to go. And again, I want to thank you all so much for the people that watch these videos. And I do apologize if my voice sounds a little bit funky. I do have a new mic that's on the way that should sound a lot more professional. But again, really want to get these videos going out for you guys again. And again, next week is the wildcard race. That should be fun to watch. Because there's certain requirements you have to meet to get into the playoffs, and if you don't meet those, you are eligible for a wild card, and you can become the final seed in the playoffs. I do believe right now there are 2 drivers slated to race in the wild card race, so it's just going to be a 2-driver shootout at Blue Moon. But sometimes when you have less drivers, it really makes for a fun race. Now coming through the S corners, Downeast is actually closing that gap a little bit. Bet your Car Freak's looking in that mirror like, no, 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 I had a humongous lead. I better not choke this away. Actually heard a little bit of report that the 14 might be a little bit low on gas. As he comes around the final corner, white flag will be next time by. Car Freak needs 2 clean laps to pull off this upset of a win. Now again, I know what you're probably thinking. A driver that has 5 wins on the season, him winning a race is an upset. Yes, because that 16 car was basically... That 16 car looked like he was driving with 500 more horsepower than everybody else in stages 1 and 2. Downeast is trying with everything he has. There's the gap. It is getting smaller. Downeast is coming. As they come through these S corners, Car Freak, he's watching the mirror, but he has to watch in front of him and not mess up these corners. Around the final corner, here he comes to the white flag. Car Freak needs 1 more clean lap. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Can Car Freak do it and pull off another upsetting win? As they go down the front straightaway, Downeast, look how close he's getting. That gap was way bigger a couple of laps ago. And look, he's only a couple of car lengths away from the 14. Got in the grass a little bit there, but it's alright. He's still in it. Do not count him out. All he has to do is try to close this gap. Car Freak is driving as defensively as he possibly can. Hit your marks. Do not make any mistakes. This is the 10th race of the NFRL. Car Freak has won 5 races, and out of the final corner, Car Freak is going to pull off the upset. Car Freak is your regular season champion for Season 1 of the NFRL. What a move by that driver, and what just a driving fest. Car Freak really put on a show to win this race. And as they come down the front straightaway here, that was really, really insane. Downeast going to roll with him for a second. Because Downeast was quick. That must be hard for him to swallow because Downeast easily had this race won. But, as some people call him, the road course king, Car Freak once again just knows how to win races with that 14 team. Pretty sure Car Freak and that 14 crew have nearly 30 Cup Series wins together. And I'm pretty sure Car Freak will never drive for anybody else except for the Stewart Haas. 24 car gave him a little bump there. As Car Freak comes around, he's going to do a huge burnout for the crowd here today because he is your regular season champion. He will pocket 15 extra playoff points. Now again, we're not going to be able to show you the points until after next week's race with the wild card to show you all of the playoff drivers. But we will be able to show you the points after today's race. As Car Freak comes down to the start-finish line, going to take a little look around, and then he is just going to burn it down for this crowd. Again, Car Freak has been the regular season champion twice in this form of racing. He was the NRL Season 2 regular season champ. And now for the first season of the NFRL, he is your regular season champion. He's going to finish that with his 6th win on the season. And I do believe he has over 30 playoff points, maybe even more. And just insane. And it's insane that we are now about to enter the playoffs for the first season of the NFRL. And again, I mention this almost every video. This league was just an idea tossed out there in March. And then a bunch of friends got together and we started racing. And eventually we got enough people together where we realized we could race weekly and have a good competition. But then once this sponsor showed up, that just changed everything. And again, he found me because he saw these race cars that I make. If you search for the BMW M4 Group 4 and search for NASCAR in one of the search tags on Gran Turismo Sport, you'll basically see all my cars on there because this is the car that we use for everybody. He got in touch with me and he's now a racer and also the sponsor for this league, so just love to see it. And again, I love that y'all love these videos and keep watching them. I'm going to link to some of our other videos down below and also the official NFRL Season 1 playlist where you can watch every single race from this season on demand. And again, next week is going to be really fun with the wildcard race as Car Freak is just burning it down on the front straightaway. And yeah, with this race officially in the books, we can tell you officially that next week for the wildcard race, it's going to be Clone versus Luna. Those two drivers are going to be battling to get the 6th and final seed in the playoffs, so that should be really fun to watch. And as Car Freak comes down the front straightaway here, almost going right into the camera right there. I just want to thank you all once again for watching these videos and taking the time to. As you see their NFRL season finale on the hood of that 14 car. Pretty good sponsor placement there. But alright, this is the NFRL Cup Series. Hope you all have been enjoying these videos as we've been getting them out to you. And again, I do apologize for the lack of videos recently, but you know, stuff happens with life. Sometimes you get obligated with stuff. But alright, that is the regular season finale of the NFRL Cup Series. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you like what you saw, and if you want to see more content, and switch that notification bell on to get notified every single time we upload a brand new video. And also check the description to get links to all sorts of stuff, including our NASCAR playlist and playlists to funny moments across many other video games. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next one.